My neighbors think I'm crazy. Their gardens look dead, mine's exploding with life, and I spent $12 total. Want to know the secret to keeping your garden pumping all winter? Because winter shouldn't kill your gardening dreams. Here's what smart gardeners know. Winter is when you actually get ahead. You protect what matters, start seeds inside, and prepare for a spring that'll blow everyone's mind. I'm about to drop 16 tricks that'll keep everything alive when it's freezing outside. Whether you're saving outdoor plants, growing inside, or planning your comeback, quick thing, comment below and tell me your location and how brutal your winters get. I want to know what you're dealing with. And hey, if you're just finding ageless gardeners, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell, because every week I'm dropping affordable gardening tricks that genuinely deliver results. Okay. Let's destroy winter with Dollar Tree finds. Starting right now with Trick 1. Trick 1. Plastic bins become your frost shields. That first frost shows up and you're panicking about your plants. Here's what actually works. Those clear plastic bins from Dollar Tree turn into perfect frost protection covers. Just flip them upside down over your sensitive plants like herbs, lettuce, or baby perennials when cold hits hard. That clear plastic captures heat from your soil and builds a protected zone that rescues your plants from light and medium frost. Check out this lettuce, completely safe, while everything around it turned black and died. When daytime comes, prop up one side with a rock to stop overheating and let air move through. When nighttime returns, drop it back down completely to trap that heat. These bins exist in every size, so you can save everything from tiny herbs to bigger vegetable plants. Those handles make moving them super easy, which matters when weather gets unpredictable. And compared to fancy garden covers costing $15 to $30 each, these run $1 or $2. You can defend your whole garden without going broke. When winter ends, wash them and use them for regular storage. That's 2 uses for 1 purchase that saves itself and rescues plants. Trick 2. Bubble wrap keeps container roots alive. Growing in containers means winter cold can freeze roots straight through those pot walls. Even tough plants die from frozen roots. Dollar Tree bubble wrap or bubble mailers fix this problem. Wrap them outside your pots to build an insulating wall that shields roots from crazy temperatures. Look how easy this is. Just wind the bubble wrap around your container 2 or 3 times and lock it down with tape or string. Those air pockets hold heat and block freezing winds. This really shines for perennials you're keeping alive on patios or balconies, or for containers too big to move inside. That insulation becomes the difference between life and death for pricey plants. You can also line the inside of wooden raised beds with bubble wrap in really cold areas. It stops the soil from turning into ice and gives your winter crops a real shot at survival. For clay or ceramic pots, this becomes absolutely critical. Those materials crack fast when water inside them freezes and grows bigger. Bubble wrap cuts that danger way down. For $1 per roll, you can defend multiple pots. This ranks as one of the smartest winter moves you'll make. Trick 3. Pool noodles seal cold frames tight. When you're pushing your growing season with cold frames or hoop houses, losing heat becomes your main problem. Gaps around edges let cold air sneak in and warm air escape. Here's a smart answer. Dollar Tree pool noodles. Slice them lengthwise and slide them around the edges of your cold frame tops, or along the bottom of hoop house plastic. They build a weather-tight seal that keeps heat trapped inside. This easy addition can push the inside temperature up 5 to 10 degrees, which matters huge when you're fighting to keep greens living through winter. That foam handles weather, bends enough to fit weird edges, and insulates beautifully. Check how tightly it seals this cold frame. 0 gaps for cold wind to slip through. You can also stick pool noodles to cushion and guard the edges of plastic sheeting in homemade hoop houses. That foam stops the plastic from ripping when it scrapes against hard edges during windy days. 1 or 2 pool noodles can seal a whole small cold frame. For bigger builds, grab a few more. At $1 each, this becomes the cheapest insulation boost you'll ever get. This trick alone helped me pick fresh salads deep into December. 3 tricks done, and we're already adding weeks to our season. If you're getting pumped about winter gardening, smash that like button right now. It pushes more gardeners toward these affordable tricks. Okay, let's discuss starting seeds inside. Trick number 4 blows minds. Trick 4. Egg cartons work as seed starting homes. Winter becomes the right time to start seeds inside for spring planting, but seed starting trays cost serious money. Dollar Tree foam or cardboard egg cartons become perfect free options. Each cup sizes perfectly for starting single seeds, and that doesn't count format gives you the right amount for small-scale planting. Fill each cup with seed starting mix. Drop your seeds and water softly. Those cartons handle drainage. The cups size perfectly for baby roots. And when transplant time arrives, you can cut the cups apart and plant them straight in if using cardboard cartons. Check these pepper babies, thriving in egg cartons on a bright window spot. No fancy gear required. For foam cartons, you'll need to punch small drainage holes in each cup's bottom. For cardboard, they naturally soak up and release moisture, though they'll fall apart over time. That built-in lid on most egg cartons builds a mini greenhouse effect that pushes seeds to sprout faster. Just prop it open once shoots appear to stop mold. This becomes hands down the most affordable way to start tons of seedlings. And since you're buying eggs anyway, those cartons basically cost nothing. Trick 5. Aluminum pans create humidity zones. Winter heating absolutely kills indoor air moisture. And when you're fighting to keep plants alive inside or start seedlings, dry air becomes your enemy. Dollar Tree aluminum baking pans turn into perfect humidity trays. Fill them with a layer of pebbles or marbles. Add water until it just touches the top of the stones. Then place your plant pots on top. As that water evaporates, it builds a humid zone around your plants. This matters huge for tropical houseplants, seedlings, and any vegetables you're keeping alive indoors through winter. That aluminum bounces light back up to plant leaves, giving them an extra push during short winter days. It's like scoring 2 benefits in one. You can bunch multiple pots on a single big pan to build a humid area in one spot of your home. This works perfect for organizing all your needy plants in one location. Those pans also refill easy. Just add more water when levels drop, and they're shallow enough that roots never sit in water, stopping root rot. For $1 per pan, you can build humidity stations all through your house. Your ferns, herbs, and seedlings will love you. Trick 6. Poster board bounces light around. Winter sun comes weak and scarce. Your seedlings and indoor plants basically starve for light, even beside windows. Here's an easy fix that changes everything. Dollar Tree white poster board. Put the boards behind your plants near windows to bounce sunlight back onto leaves. This basically doubles light exposure without any extra equipment. Check the difference. Plants with reflectors behind them grow more evenly, stay compact instead of reaching toward light, and develop healthier, darker green leaves. You can tape poster board to walls, lean it against window spots, or even build a 3-sided reflective box around your seedling trays. The more angles you can bounce light from, the better your plants develop. This becomes really important for seedlings that tend to get tall and skinny when light runs low. Tomatoes, peppers, and herbs all benefit massively from this arrangement. That white surface stays cool, unlike aluminum foil, which can build hot spots and burn delicate leaves. It's bright enough to bounce effectively, but gentle enough to stay safe. For $1 or $2, you can transform a dim window spot into a productive growing area. This trick rescued my seedlings year after year. Trick 7. Foam plates catch water indoors. When you're growing plants inside during winter, water drainage becomes huge. You need catchers under every pot to guard furniture and window spots. Dollar Tree foam plates work perfect for this. They're waterproof, lightweight, and exist in multiple sizes to match different pot dimensions. Drop one under each indoor pot to catch extra water when you water. That foam stays sturdy enough to hold water without leaking, but flexible enough to squeeze into tight spots. Unlike ceramic catchers that can crack or chip, foam plates basically last forever. Drop one, no worries. And at $1 for a whole stack, you can afford to put catchers under every single plant. That white color also bounces light upward to plant leaves, giving you that same reflective benefit we just talked about. For bigger pots, Grab serving trays from Dollar Tree instead. Same idea, bigger size. This keeps your indoor growing area clean, organized, and protected from moisture damage. And when spring arrives, and plants move back outside, you've got disposable plates for your next garden gathering. It's practical, affordable, and one of those easy solutions that just delivers. 7 tricks down and your indoor winter garden already thrives. But let's discuss outdoor protection because winter doesn't mean you totally give up. Trick 8. Shower curtains become row covers. Protecting outdoor winter crops like kale, spinach, and garlic needs row covers, but quality floating row cover fabric costs big money. Dollar Tree clear shower curtain liners work surprisingly well as affordable alternatives. They're waterproof, let light through, and build a protective wall against frost, wind, and pests. Hang them over low hoops or straight over plants, locking the edges with rocks, bricks, or garden staples. That clear material lets sunlight in while capturing heat underneath. This arrangement can protect tough greens through light and medium freezes, stretching your harvest by several weeks or even months, depending on where you live. Those shower curtains stay durable enough to survive a whole season. And at the end, you can wash them and keep them for next year. For airflow on warmer winter days, just roll up one end. For really cold nights, add a layer of old blankets or burlap on top for extra protection. This becomes really useful for anyone practicing season, stretching, or trying to grow cold, tough crops through winter. Those shower curtains weigh enough not to blow away easily, unlike lightweight plastic sheeting. For a couple dollars, you can protect a whole garden bed. It's one of the best winter gardening investments you can make. Trick 9. Plastic tablecloths work as winter mulch barriers. Winter mulching protects plant roots, stops soil erosion, and kills weeds. But sometimes organic mulch blows away or breaks down too fast. Here's a smart layering approach. Dollar Tree plastic tablecloths. Spread them straight over your winter garden beds, then cover with organic mulch like leaves, straw, or wood chips. That plastic acts as a moisture barrier and weed stopper, while the organic layer on top insulates and looks natural. This combination keeps soil temperatures more steady, which matters huge for overwintering perennials, garlic, and root vegetables. That plastic stops winter weeds from sprouting, meaning your spring beds stay cleaner and easier to work, and it holds moisture in soil during dry winter stretches. Pick darker colors so they soak up more heat during sunny winter days. That extra warmth moves down to plant roots, keeping them healthier. In early spring, just pull back the layers, and your soil underneath stays soft, weed-free, and ready to plant. No compaction, no frozen chunks to dig through. For $1 per tablecloth, you can cover serious garden space. This becomes a total winner for anyone in regions with brutal winters. It rescued my perennial beds year after year. Trick 10. Aluminum foil guards tree trunks. Young trees and shrubs face 2 big winter threats: sunscald and animal damage. Sunscald happens when winter sun heats up bark during daytime. Then temperatures crash at night. That rapid temperature swing cracks bark and damages the layer underneath. Wrapping aluminum foil from Dollar Tree around the lower trunk stops this. That reflective surface keeps bark temperatures more steady and scares animals away from chewing the bark. Start at ground level and wrap upward about 18 inches to 2 feet. Lock it down with garden tape or string, but don't wrap too tight. Leave room for the tree to breathe. This becomes really important for thin bark trees like maples, fruit trees, and young decorative ones. That foil also bounces light upward, which can help any plants growing under the tree. For extra guards against rabbits and deer, you can spray the foil with scent blockers. That combination of visual and scent barriers works better than either alone. Remove the foil in early spring once temperatures steady out. That bark will stay intact and healthy, ready for another growing season. For just $1 or $2 in foil, you can protect multiple young trees. This becomes essential care that professional fruit growers use. And now you can do it on a budget. Pack 11. Styrofoam cups become insulated seed pots. Starting seeds in winter means handling cold window spots that can chill soil and slow sprouting. Styrofoam cups from Dollar Tree solve this problem beautifully. That foam insulates the soil, keeping it warmer than regular plastic pots would. Punch drainage holes in the bottom, fill with seed starting mix, and drop your seeds. That insulation helps keep steady soil temperature, which leads to faster, more reliable sprouting. This becomes really useful for heat-loving seeds like tomatoes, peppers, and eggplant that struggle in cold situations. Those cups also weigh nothing and stack, making them easy to shift toward light or into warmer spots as needed. Write plant names straight on the cup with permanent marker for easy identification. When transplant time comes, you can cut away the cup without disturbing roots or carefully slide the root ball out if you want to reuse cups. For cold-sensitive seedlings, this extra insulation can become the difference between success and failure. And at just $1 for a whole stack, you can start tons of plants affordably. This becomes a winter seed starting total winner. Pack 12. Plastic forks become seedling labels. When you're starting seeds inside during winter, tracking varieties becomes huge, but labels can cost serious money. Dollar Tree plastic forks turn into perfect plant markers. Write straight on the handle with permanent marker or paint pen. Then push the fork tines into soil next to your seedlings. That elevated handle keeps the label visible even as plants grow. And because they're plastic, they won't rot or fade like popsicle sticks or paper labels. You can also grab different colored forks to organize plant families. White for tomatoes, clear for peppers, whatever works. This becomes really helpful when you're starting multiple varieties of the same plant and need to keep them straight. Nothing's worse than mixing up your heirloom tomato varieties. At the end of the season, wash them off and reuse them year after year. They're durable, weather-resistant, and basically indestructible. For $1, you get enough forks to label tons of seedlings. It's such an easy solution that makes indoor winter seed starting so much more organized. Plus, they look cleaner and more professional than random scraps of paper or torn plastic tags. Trick 13. String lights add gentle plant warmth. This trick delivers both function and beauty. Dollar Tree LED string lights can give gentle warmth to potted plants during cold nights. Wrap the lights around the outside of containers or weave them through small shrubs and evergreens. That small amount of heat they generate builds a zone that can stop frost damage. Obviously, these aren't grow lights and won't replace sun, but that gentle warmth, especially LED lights, which stay cooler but still push out some heat, can become just enough to protect tender plants through borderline freezing nights. Those lights also make your winter garden absolutely magical. During those long, dark evenings, your garden turns into a glowing sanctuary. This works perfect for patio containers you can't bring inside, or for small decorative shrubs that need just a little extra protection. Solar-powered options from Dollar Tree become even better because they're free to operate. During daytime, they charge. At nighttime, they glow and give warmth for decorative appeal. Combined with practical frost protection, this becomes one of my favorite winter tricks. Your garden stays protected and looks stunning. For a couple dollars in lights, you get both function and atmosphere. Trick 14. Mesh bags hold leaf mulch together. Leaves become nature's perfect winter mulch. They insulate, break down into nutrients, and they're free. But loose leaves blow away or look messy. Here's a clever solution. Dollar Tree mesh laundry bags. Stuff the bags with dry leaves and drop them around the base of perennials, shrubs, or risky plants. That mesh keeps leaves contained while still letting air and moisture flow through. This builds insulating barriers that protect roots from freeze-thaw cycles without suffocating plants or building mold problems. Those bags lift out easy in spring when you're ready to work the beds. Just pull them away, empty the broken down leaves into your compost, and keep the bags for next year. This becomes really useful for roses, which benefit from mounding protection around the crown, or for tender perennials that need extra insulation. You can also use this method to build windbreaks around vulnerable plants. Stack several leaf-filled bags on the windy side to block cold winds. That mesh material stays durable enough to handle winter weather, but breathable enough not to trap too much moisture. For $1 per bag, you can protect multiple plants while keeping your garden looking tidy and intentional. Trick 15. Shoe organizers become vertical indoor gardens. Limited indoor space during winter. Grow upward. Dollar Tree clear over the door, shoe organizers work perfect for building indoor vertical gardens. Each pocket holds a small amount of soil and can support herbs, lettuce, spinach, or other shallow-rooted crops. Hang the organizer near a sunny window, fill the pockets with potting soil and drop your seeds or transplants. Those clear pockets let you watch moisture levels, and that vertical design maximizes your growing space. This becomes ideal for apartment dwellers or anyone with limited window spot space. One organizer can grow a dozen or more different herbs or greens at the same time. That drainage from upper pockets naturally waters lower ones, building an efficient watering system. Just water the top pockets and let gravity do the work. You can grow a constant supply of fresh salad greens, cooking herbs, or even strawberries right in your kitchen all winter long. At the end of winter, clean out the organizer and use it for actual shoe storage. Or keep it as a permanent indoor garden feature. For a couple dollars, you've built a productive, space-saving growing system that produces fresh food through the darkest months. This trick completely changed how I approach winter gardening. Trick 16. Storage bins become indoor mini greenhouses. This becomes the ultimate winter growing trick. Large, clear storage bins from Dollar Tree can turn into complete mini greenhouse systems. Drop a humidity tray with pebbles and water in the bottom. Place seed trays or small pots on top. Close the lid to trap humidity and warmth. You've just built a perfect sprouting chamber. That enclosed environment keeps consistent temperature and humidity, which dramatically improves seed sprouting rates. This becomes really crucial for slow sprouting or fussy seeds. Crack the lid for airflow once seedlings pop up. Then gradually increase airflow as they grow stronger. You can also use this arrangement for hardening off seedlings in early spring. Shift the whole bin outside during warm days, then bring it back in at night. That controlled environment makes the transition less shocking. For tropical plants you're keeping alive indoors through winter, a bin greenhouse gives the humidity and warmth they crave without taking over your whole house. This system works so well that many commercial growers use the same idea, just at a bigger scale. You're getting professional results with Dollar Tree materials. For just a few dollars, you've built a propagation station that will produce healthy seedlings all winter long. This becomes hands down the most versatile trick on this list. It combines humidity, warmth, light management, and space efficiency into one brilliant solution. 16 tricks done and your winter garden completely transformed. But before we finish up, let me share a few expert tips for winter success. Tip number 1. Layer your protection. Combine multiple tricks for extreme weather. Shower curtain row covers plus plastic tablecloth mulch plus leaf bag barriers equals serious cold protection. Tip 2. Monitor indoor humidity. Winter heating dries everything out. If leaves brown or crisp, add more humidity trays or bunch plants closer together. Tip 3. Rotate seedlings daily. Indoor plants near windows tend to lean toward light. Give them a quarter turn every day to encourage even upright growth. Tip 4. Don't overwater. Cold soil means slower evaporation. Water less frequently in winter, but water deeply when you do. Tip 5. Stock up at Dollar Tree seasonally. Some items appear and disappear quickly. When you find something that works, grab extras. And here's the biggest lesson. Winter doesn't have to become gardening downtime. With these easy, affordable tricks, you can keep growing, protect your investments, and set yourself up for the best spring ever. Everything I showed you today costs less than $20 total. That's it. You can use every single trick without going broke. That's the power of creative thinking and smart shopping.